This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Dini bi wo ho a otete kra na are ho ti se obi ti se McDan
anti for John make say me boni din wa
I think say mo boni din no anche na obaaye na obe clear e ka odi ye nyina actors no bebre be la Asamoah obo honorable Frederick opari ansa ni din wa ha odeka
enti sankofu we nyina deka o bela Asamoah o McDan sika nke betimi aboa wo ma afi no mo ba ye no ma afi ne ye ba no mo sika fo nyina mo so mo me to cast ne no mama mo amuntuaka McDan eti se ye keke kasa nkrofo we nyina de kasa yamba e yamba so mo nyina de MASLOC ka sika no so nya asaketo 20,000 ne 20,000 is 2 billion 2 billion e chiri oh munyai ebuso yama munyina kwa aba wo de enkuti MASLOC maame no esema o ka ba o mo deka ya asemu MPs ne musicians o ma jedin munyina mo deka mo nkoda mo kutua shame on you
anka enya sa na ye pe no MASLOC de ye nyina ye nim say in 2006 abra MASLOC almost set a MASLOC up no the idea was say embe boa omo a omo ni bi but ankoba nesa ye ba ye maba office since February 16th
okay
na washa men kasa yesa because who take you over a place it was say ote de koso wo ho ase na hu de koso wo ho nyina ansa wo bebie wano aka bibia we bue wano aka wan hwe ye na akora hyepe na wakoka de ni se o kana afi na o baba be pacho nti sese me ensema me kan nyina no o ye den o te wo nipa no o ti manim na o ye den kra eno ana meka because I'm very sure of what I am talking about. Enti no de ekoso ne se ye ba ye na enye. In fact me bedu ye na as at February 16th na January salary kra na omu enchia staff here. And MASLOC account na zero. Zero because as at that time I think say no more about 1.3 and the one account mo but aban bia fi so a say CEO bia eni ho at that moment no aban sweep account no send ye be ya ye be protect sika kakra na aka wo futuo no mo no nti na according to them they had about 1.3 million on account but even that 1.3 would not have been able to pay salaries of staff because we pay close to about 2 million in terms of monthly salary a year MASLOC nti no me share situation na ye wo mu no me ma omo de records ni nyina baaye ye products na ye ton fortunately so me baaye no embra me bedu ya na auditors aye adwuma they were wrapping up aye audit service o ma be ye adwuma they were wrapping up so me call through omo documents no and then not directing me straightening me mind in which area to look at because when we say aha bibi wo ho a na che say e wo say o ma wa adwen ekoho no nyama ni bi wo ho de a nyama ni bi what to say your sewing machines ne your hair dryers ne there sweetheart I me account for over more than 10,000 you can account for it.
No. Maintain baby sewing machines and I say mo bi frame you see onamo kanshi na we hu hair dryer bia MASLOC logo no ebo ho obi airton nti that is wo ton wo kanshi
MASLOC. One say your products ni nyina aya na ya label. So you know say we dear a MASLOC products.
Okay.
So ewo kan hia nipa na eton.
Hey.
Aye, ewo kan hia nipa na eton. And some of them, yeah, because o records ni ma me buy ye de me call warehouse bi to say mu studio how kese.
Okay.
It was supposed to be housing MASLOC sewing machines ne hair dryers. But na corner bi mu say kitwe bi e na obehu say niam no som ho enso ne etua dollars ma landlord for renting the space na ehonom na omo say ye niam no egu no eba na cars na sister eno de
uncountable
me hu eho asem campo me hu eho asem camp because maintain the rationale behind omo distribution omo yeye and the miang documents are what the dada ne de ebi wo ha me nim ba bia wonya ne fidie but the the miang kasa metimi ama documents
okay
ubehu edin ni nyina ewo mu minu edin ni bi wo ha otete kra na are ho ti se obi ti se McDan eye de na wo se ehiafo ene omo pe youth omo pe adwuma na aye eye de na wo se McDan din wo MASLOC eniomem
McDan din wo me so obeje car
me send the documents na ma
Fama me near fan to TV no so
ma send the documents na ma obehu McDan dien
wow
wo mo de ka wo mo entimi entwiaye but you see I always say mo start ye emwa mo de boa ye ni ade enti no some of them have started paying almost start to say omutuatua enti no eno ama adwuma no ye mre bi mo bo honorable bidin asin north ayana me refi asin south ayana me refi didi or a software
intim for Joanna
yes that's
intim for Joanna because say me boni din wa
no the car almost 200 and something thousand I think say mo boni din no anche ena obaye ena obe clear a car odi ye nyina nti ono honorable as we speak we dini huni yes we dini huni on the car ebi mo beba omo den stories onim say guy actors no be Asamoah your friend is saying former musical president Obour is it TikTok or so edini de sister bebre omo nyina de car chese o from nso se omo mbra na oni omontna se because me nye interested se me eje car na afi wonsem esan se car e bi wo hompo a we use car no over a period of time ama ni useful life no in terms of accounting on the life no lifespan no eko enti na eba emba mbe ye hwe emame so me no ultimate na se me aka se okay ene e ka sei e na wo de mesrew tua bi mayen na yen spread the aka no emfa maw se ne be ya obetua ne nkaka na yen so sika na ye say ya ye de kofa ade ne baaye no yetimi asan e de akwakofa bi aba honorable Frederick Opariansa ni din wa ha odeka Frederick Opariansa odemeka 30,000
I said 30,000 crowd enye sika bia na so waja wo
waja eda ho a wuntua ye yesi obi de honorable nana ya ofori kregu
me ba cho say dey we hu hia me ma boss say dey we wa hasa de updated that would ama me first one dey nyo na ade ma me Sumani Bawumia ono me bo ne din no na ne kana wode na ase bebia gina ne gina 256,000
de me de ma wi wa hu wo mu
ai
still a bebia
gina ne gina Sumani Bawumia
nature say wo mai
where Baumia nua mama nchire bu ko ya bisam Dr. Baumia nua ai na busuafo ni bia Sumani Baumia ne car wode 256,000 2.5
nature say no ne die no ebeye minivans na
minivan ni bia
de mema wo mo no nature say enu bi no no ohun
enu bi no Nissan minivan
enu bi no let's ne die sister wo hwemu a edini bebre
ya bo honorable Katrina Feku din wa ha
okay honorable die no eno ne say won say MASLOC ye sama bosia enketen
okay
enti no emi say ye frɛ wo mo Emma MPs na then no mo wo ho ne say omo pese omo support omo ma na omo ye adwuma nketen no enti wo de wo list beba na omaboa na according to my no check ne ye ready no ye friend DC na omo de check no Emma ni DC na ni DC friend no eno no nso ene ni DC se ene wo mo farmer constituency secretary so omo wo list no na omo ncheche sika no emma no as to say ye cheche sika no ana say ya ncheche sika no maame ne se enu de wonim na embom nipa na ye di sika ne ma no wawu na nipa na ewu no another side of the story so ne say maame no bo modia ejiji sika ni bi because our list no o se ni pie ba ko eni nipa na wawu ni nti our list ni bi nti o mo jiji sika na 60,000 over 200,000 no nyame adom o matimi je 60,000 ye trace to account bi a ono maame ni create man crofo ne say ho na o mo ntue sika na ento but also exactly yenya ne sa oji sika wo MASLOC a MASLOC ye wo ye momo account a se wuntimi nko bank enko nkotua ye wo momo account a ye de mawo a utua to sa momo account no so ana say ye various bank accounts are in the every region bia e wo bank account a ye di sika efemo edi chiaka utua eno ane say wo the advice na my slip na omo de be ma wo bank no na wo de eno amaye wo de maya na yen ya update o record e wo ye system mu say wakwa akotua sika say enti say na aka na according to honorable Katrina Feku no o say sika no 60,000 na oje ye no ema ono esan decide say ene on sign and dani sika no emma nipa foforo sa tumi no eni ne ho se otimi eyesa eye aban sika eye MASLOC sika enti se wagi sa 60,000 na wo de ba na ye de ate kana da hono ye de ate so na ya san akwa akope de aka no ye de aba count na a clear udin every system ni enti me abra ye mo boni din me so I think say at some point me so me boni din me call o sister station back na me boni din oba office na me cheche no say this is the situation enti say ne aya na de say ni sika no still una ye age wo because even ye enti me ngi 200 and bibi ni mfi wo kra na 60 na wo koje ya wo de wo pe esan e de ma enkrofo foforo no eno no enye wo right no you didn't have that right to do it enti no ono ne de no ye wo a situation back on so minim so ye lembele anase axim ono so ye DC ono de am say scan cra de wan chekra bonzike
yes ma o DC o DC
ono say sika no till now about 600,000
6 billion.
Yeah.
I can't say na. I can't 6 billion. Or make your attempt to so
Debbie. Ma boni din san ya hwehwe ne san ya tro me western region for wo mo kosan chese aye na adwen se ohun se o ma keka kire o mo nkrofo ne se MASLOC o mu ntimi nya mo hwe obi wo ho obe friend no sister obe friend no say oh ye frɛ ye ka kire ye say ye be ma ye sika but o man fa sika na ambre yen enso menua obekọ ye records mu no ya chesika ya chesika enti no eye enioma bi a akoso atoaso na yesterday or 2 days ago I admitted on a sister station say yankasa nso at MASLOC no your systems bi eka ho enema amanfo no entimi entua sika no esan say me di sika ma na me catch us say mama o 1 month grace period say sa 1 month if I adwuma na afi the following month na start say wo tuatua sika no na me di sika no ma na ma ndi a kire a na kire say
asa me di achaw
enti bebre na adwin mu no eni se omutua sika no because won say yen masika kese ye aim ne se omo a sabre ontimi nko bank se me kwakwa akoje bosia wo bank no omo na yen ye boa wo mo enti no eye sika nketin ebia obi ope 1000 Ghana bi e di akofo nkosua create 10 bi na wabeton no no so dia etwa no ho obi a ope be 5000 bi obi ope be 20000 obi ope be 50000 obi ope 100000 200000 sana yen ye de no ete yen nye ni bebre enti se one sign end di ekire se wo kwa akwaji sika na na che se nipa no ebia wa ono so akwaji bi wo baabi fufuro sa nipa na dan no nti nipa na o dan no no ono na nani bekọ no ho na che se wo de no eda ho a ontimi entua but those are the things se say na yen so ya ba no ye ba be make sure say sa nyoma no ensisi biom.
Then I think that's the reason why I will approach enkofa adwen ye omo say asa wo ye bibi foforo maso sika de say wo ji anka ye tia ade na wo de wo ba abaji
sa na tie nti omo ye omo say na say sika yi de ye si ye ntua o sika yi omo si ye ntua o but na enye sa na tie because omo no madwen mu no omo ni say nya ade omo ntua enti wo na why aggressive na wa ba say wo ji sika no ohun ye omo nwanwa ohun ye omo ehi madam bi wo ye frɛ ho say Perez Dome opposite oton aduane wo ho oye MPP regional women organizer for northern region omo ma ne ka ba ko up till now won tua ye na me call me officers no call ye no ofa macho men e ma ye be attack omo nti mi ankasa mi tu ka e ko ho no ma me ne ka che mi so wo ye slot aye de ma no but a slot I the man and she wants to tell me power will go, power will come. And I'm catching and say me first slot and come me cry na me women organizer no me fa car and come mami women organizer
say slot. And I can't see the master slot.
Say a slot I the man no. And I say yera John Boadu etua osi otua deposit on say ye can ye de mawa obetua deposit na ya spread the aka na ma osi otua ma ne regional secretaries any ebinom a ofo say obeboa wo mo wanka say oye guarantor mo na mum otua deposit no e de ma omo
but onu ni din na what system
ni din na e wo file no so say ono na eye but well wa chire ni nsemu enti no ye hwe na the good thing is that ono wa maye access to omo a oye ade na ma omo no
okay
oni national security atnase edi omo nyina details ama
okay
ye di omo echi nanse ya Charles Bisu na ba kukura no wa chese wa ye na adwi se wontua but yakwa akofa car no even though car ni state because your car is not brand new and assistant enye brand new inti MASLOC would have lost anyway but the good thing is that we have our property back what you say abaya ba ko ana oboa no o say abaya ne ma me yare ba ne ma me so aboa mo party inti no o de car no na enye adwuma oni say abaya ne ton car no enti yanso ye operations ene ye koche car no na ye che car no na abrante ne ba na osi o sister bi na ton man na me say me ni ono gentleman me ni business
yeah
sister no ono no wabeje ye ka ontua aka ene ya chika no enti se odisika ama obi a wonko nipa no ho wonko gi ni sika wo nipa no ho ena meje ka ni si ho enti no wo the kind of system ana ye run ewo MASLOC no eye system ana ema aban edisikaba ebebegum na ye te se sonye a ye di na enyunu ko a na ewo se aban edi foforo eba begum na san enyu ko but the idea nso ne say me nya sonye enye bibia esi ho a de bia obi ba otimi ordinance bomu a obetimi enya bi na odekoye de ode beye awi a na wasan de ababa abeto ho na amanso aba na amanso ababa benya na ono so atam na ono so de akọ na ono so akọ bi ene eka ewo ho a ewo se megege eye 430 million Ghana cedi minim se na meka no pepepe no
yeah Ghana cedi
430 million Ghana cedi sister say mikita saska we ya hwe Ghana mebunu a ebetimi aboa wo mo
no same mo de call pepepe no na be ya
430 million Ghana cedis and a very sad story at MASLOC. But mijidi say eno na yera John Dramani Mahama ehuye ena ode yen abeto ho say owogidie wo ye mu say ye betimi aye bibia fa ho enti no the assurance is that ye ma yera in sense fem ye be mi aye ni aye adwumaden menya situations a obi si an ena me ye NDC ni ena de but we NDC ni a enu krenti na wose o de ka obabetua esan se e wose ye papa John Dramani Mahama ni reset agenda no de aba no e wose etimi ekoso se yan reset MASLOC a John Mahama MASLOC e be ba be ye te se de ya ba beto so no na de ye beto so no enye nti no
na ye reset
amanfo eto aba editia wo mo na se yesi yemfa ka emma omu nibi na original chairman etimi ba be fa car no na ontua okoka osian car na obetu wo mi fie no na ye me dia na car ni na esi wo fie ye
den
na car no esi wo fie ye den original chairman of MPP no waje 500,000 5 billion sasa na 35
region be ho asem na
okay region Miami region 5 billion.
Onoko de friend Zembo.
Jeff Kunedu.
Eastern region Jeff Kunedu. Waje 500,000.
Your fee Afram planes. 500,000.
Ono so waje so akwa dispense am akofo anase.
Odi ye adwuma. O se odi hye ni business mu. Ye mimi business okra. Ana ahafo go so abrantie bi a omama ne sika se osi ode ye farms enti me ba ye na me call round no me decide say obeko regions no na me friend say o mate say o farms no ye adwuma so these are some of the success stories that we want at least to project it na manfo ehun say MASLOC no enye de bia na ye
exactly
bonne sa sometimes no your success stories are yetimi share with people na ama aban so ehun say oh ye bibi me fra brand here no so we tu kwan na me so we tu kwan kra say
farm ne dey say si wo tu kwan
enti no brand si there bi or the farm ne tu kwan enti we hu say oyo obi a ye di sika na ama ne keke
wan fa anya
hwe ye di ama no it's terrible but eno na ama unim say me was staff for MASLOC omoji as low as 800 Ghana.
What's it?
800 Ghana cedis.
Obisi 800 or the other.
Obisi ko oje no 800 Ghana cedis. na wafaka efi Madina dia ba cantonment de bia bosu bi be wona sika no
800 cedis
but ye wo 430 million esi ho aye ntimi nje so emma staff ni bi nso no se omo be yi o makoma mo de aye adwuma no na yetimi agege sika no enye one client no ebeye baako na client na chia no de ahye ni bottom. I've had situations like that me buy my interdict ebinom wo.
Wow.
Yes. Oji sika na instead say o de beba aba betua no on famba because ono nso ohwe ebia at that point no ehia no ntie ne minye kpakpakpa ebia echina benya de ahyem ntie echina we anya nhyem a na eche se adane eyi a eda nipa ni book mo se ontuae enti NSC ye start say ye frefre nipa no me pacho betua o say na say metua ma we
yes
ye best ye clients no nso MASLOC ye wo channels bebre a ye bi tua eka obi ba na obedan wo ka na utua ka make sure say nipa no or the receipt amount
okay
wa ma receipt mesra wo kacha ne say on ma wo momo number na ebeye eno beye evidence say wetua bibi oba ye ho ne ye ne wo kasa obetimi atwe phone na de akire ye mi message a menya ye abra mi tua sa sika ni nie ba sa wo disika ne manipa no wa ma receipt na wo so wa ye din a that is nipa ne say one first sika na amana evidence ben na wo ene agisi ye kwa antoa
no. I don't trouble.
Antoine ebetimi eyi anu ama wo sa mpase wetua.
All right. My first document me hu how akum sindin wo.
Me patcho ane.
Ne de na akosi se.
On say kra de ye se me almost your bebu me boys no work aswa.
Hey,
o ma sport car na baako endra ene ye ma me sa information say ye nya car na baako e work aswa. Enti no yama bad me boys no call ye no omo ni omo ye gidigidi ana omo pese omo bo omo enti no se ne ye ne aya ye ne national security for ye nya situation bi sa enti minye ya ne yama national security for aboaye enti nyame ya adoma efie na akosi fiada ne cars na baako ye beche e de aba
ono waje dodo say
I think se cars e wo ne ho ye 3 minivans
hey minivan ketwa minivan 3
yeah
ana ontua
Asamoah
ba ka ne kwa adwuma
ka no se ka no enam enoma omo like enama yeah adwuma because if it's not working trotro enya de adwuma it will not be on the road so because it's on the road it's working. I had to say ba ko bia me chewo tachiman honum potenum and me deputy kra na nam no hu se ka no fa nkrofo ba ono so me deputy operations Vivian on nam na okita ne list otika no ma no okita ne list nti no chese o ko nyina wa ye wa do nya hu wa obegina wo na wa cheka me deputies are very fantastic deputies they are doing so well I am amani obi ba na me hwe na nanimu ya ye mobo me se ko we ho obe make sure say when tua ye mfa ka no emma wo enti ba ko ensa eno ye chewo between Techima ni Kintampo nyama ne mu ho ena eno so but eno so muntua ena yeah usually what we do is that ye check car na say ye ma notices na no wamba say ye be maka na si ho na ayeka amayen ayen so ayen ntimi yusu car no ye reassign car no
okay
ye ma state transport for ba no ma be assess car ni nyina ma ye no ma hwe say enei car itba si ye ton a
ye
beton no MASLOC aboka de but at least ye betimi enya kakra e beti sa aka no so but eno nso nkyere se ye gi car ni fi wonsem na ye yes ade ne ye de manipa foforo a eka na wo de no afi wudin mu still your system mu no eka ne da ho
okay
because ka no wagye
use
enti sa ka ne da ho a e wo se oba na obetua ebi mo ya o madwen se o e na sa magye ka no enti magye ka ne dia e die mbiom ugye ka no kwa ye gye ka ne fi wonsema e ka ne da ho ansa ye gye ka no because contractor only ye sign no
yeah
contract ne say u default a ye be gye ka na fi wonsema
okay
enti sa ka no still e da ho a e twen o
me wa asem bia me pese me bisa
okay
Mama misa ni say go fire word all right enkofo a wo munya access to MASLOC sika yabubo high profiles bidia how akom say money Katrina Feku Afenyo market money chama wontumi bonzo name the politicians omunya access Ghana ni a ono ti abonten a oton ade wo trafficking a kwan be no be fa so a obetime nya sika ni bi wo MASLOC because look as if say political figures na na say twa wo mo ho e be chi MASLOC sika no omoji so omutua
so one of the things you decide to say you baby take you upon yourself
okay
education when we say only information mpo a moba na mo be hia nipa we a obetimi edi eginemu amame na sa aka no ye tua eno anu no ya
eno
ani Ghana ni bia ebetimi atro Otroba o address it to the CEO MASLOC now they aba na ya forwarded the ama your credit committee a won betina se enti original offices ni nyina so etesa utimi ko onni nkan na o tamale ubetimi akoye tamale office o boga ubetimi akoye boga office Accra ha your office wo New Town your office wo Dome your office wo Wager your office wo PWD former PWD AMA honom no your office wo answer your office wo RCC honom enti ebia utimi wura ho eko na oni omakwa akotena se na wachiro mo de wo ye ene de uhia se ye betimi aye ede aboa na ye ne wo atena se aka ne fefefe na mmoa ye nso ye betimi de aboa e bia waba oso pebe 20,000 ba ye hwe adwuma wo pese wo ye na 20,000 ye de ma wa hwa no wantimi antia nti ye se ne infiti ase ye be ma 5,000 e de ahya ase fa sha ase ase adwuma na ekọ nanim no na ya pe bia ka wonti ye timi pegya wa kodru pempenso bia ubetimi ewra bank akope bosia na ni de na fie eja wo na akope nipa foforo sa na e wo se adwuma no
okay
what ya say ye pegya wo ekokosi pempenso a wa ubetimi agina wo na nso etimi akọ banka na fe ho no ya kan ba bai ya pegya to that level nti say bank na kokope bosia e wo bank na obi nso ono nso na otese wo mre bi atwam no na ono nso ya kofo no na ono nso ya start aboa no nti sa na adwuma nete
me hu ne say Ghana fo a me fa se bia de o tonto bodwa ne ade omo gisika omo de ahwo hare kora ne ebe pretua ba political figures in there onim se na ban na wo power oba so obaji bum ono sa nipa no utimu se abi owo access to bank a obetimi akwaje bank bo se qualify ba se oba MASLOC se oba abaji oje so ade e machine se oje otua na wontua na be na fofo enso anya bi but mama mi say we say bia the what can say mo jeka na mo san reassign no mo reassign a sika no eso ate enya sa because say nipa no de akoye adwuma ma value no eso ate tie bia na ne normal price here 5 cedis
mama kan re ho sem bi ncho o bus ya ekọ komasi akese ni bi no
VIP type no
say VIP type no ye de na ye Isuzu omode baye and recently STC year evaluation my sabas no yetimi ton sabas no 13,000 because sen ya use bus na say no yes the value o hwe bus na esi ho na value no make me show pictures bebre cars ni etimi na ma ni akohia bi wo baabi ni ato ni ye de aba besi ho omo ya enye omo die nti no na
omo so omo maintain
sa no maja esei so no maja si baabi ge ya make na asemi but cars na ba ko ye kofa wo nrem akopake car na esi nrem ba na tracker e wo so nti yetimi ekokot one thing so ne say nkofo ni bebre o ma yi trackers na efika
kan ba bebi sa na tracker no o mu
nyi fi so no aban ni fi so no nti no o mu nim say ye de ya ye betimi the trackers no enyo omo ti o mu nyina o ma tutu trackers no bebre na o ma tutu trackers na fi so nti track car na e be kwa see the last place ana
na car ni si ya
e wo no but o be kokọ no na eni ho say a trackers na e wo Chema untumi de emiensa no mu no eno na ma yetimi ko ni fie ye hu se cars
ni si fie
ene ye national security ko ye ene ye kosesa cars ni fie.
Okay, back to my question. Say Murray asane car na the value no eba form arrangement no ya mo san ya na te se de mo ya ndada no ana mo sisem kakra
ordinarily sananka e wo se eye. But on hindsight, me buy no ma decide say sana me no oba at least ubetua me be 80%.
Okay.
Because at that point no value no form cry.
Yes.
And you know, o share administratively cost may incur to maintain that particular facility no for you no it won't make sense.
Yeah.
And you know, utua me 80% and now o de 50% crown poor. Na dia kano over a very short period between 6 to 1 year na my arrangement now very short period then you can pay. I don't go beyond 1 year.
Okay.
Eba no reassigned cars na men go beyond 1 year but most of them magic cash like the two.
Okay, I think that's a fantastic move. And also, obey arrangement say to say be how a commission day you buy almost an on you one, on you two, or by you 3 a boom, a one why you 4 boom to say one to me day a boom. Sound crop for no a buy, so who ye and she say yes and a bayer, or because 1 man 1 car. Won't you come here?
So, what we have decided to do, say. Send your first cry, yetimika say, MP Central List Mbra. Now, or constituency, our per se, your boa woman from a list brano. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
O constituency, no, or per se, your boano. Na, would the any MP no banet say, who dear the woman.
Okay.
Mempe situation, I MP, Baba catch me say, me deposit pet. And I said, my garanta, any son, your man, no. It is a 1 year garanta, the any and for when you mumba. So, would you when imba say, men crow for near Boawomo, Momobosiama mea, and your wo, and I made the warrior garanta.
Okay.
And you won't in chia, I'll come after you. Otia sees sad, dear. Ye be sir, but se won't tear sees sad, dear, and ye bet dealing with the individuals, no.
Direct.
Inti say kwaku na ode na aba enya kwaku ote he o se meti Madina okay honorable sosu ye o MP o se okay enya say ni na tie honorable enya garanta ma nti wo be ma me garanta obi ase na wuntimi ntua anase se wo default a ye hwehwe oni ye hu a ye be ko sa nipa no ho ne yakwa akoje yi no no on say because there's no system like that, no. A man for a hide behind sa you know, and I know about no where we doing what more documents so. But me to be far not you be dinner also. Far more nipa be 50 dinner woman, nipa baku dinner also. Would dinner also no, actually say a year won't any this man for no. And to say, you won't see this as can a man microphone again to now because I won't your guarantee. But on one fan in sun shape paper biase or MASLOC into no, or better also on your guarantee because on fan in sun shape paper biase. So that is what we are trying to avoid.
Okay.
Uye individual na uhia MASLOC and more bra any embed snase. yɛbɛhwɛ kwan ya wɔse yɛfa so na yɛde boa wo MPB pɛ so bro bi ene yi wanim sɛ wo na wo yɛ garanta ama no wo yɛ garanta ama na saa no da kyea sɛm bi ba ya ba wo nkyɛn aba be ka kyerɛ sɛ mesrɛ nipa na guarantee ma no wo ntimi ntwia yɛ nti no ene of course grant there are different because we also do grants sometimes I bind the money say yenya no grant ya the ma grant okay and if it's a grant there it's a different thing altogether but once it is a loan remember you may a grant here but then if it is a loan on kwadia we will need somebody to stand as surety say BBC da chia muba mobetimi aba abeje wo me ho
obi ti say bela Asamoah obo mo a omo reach out to them some of the actors name
ba ma yatna say but okoye won sansan na chimba bi o maintain nka bela Asamoah I've not been able to me the ama Ashanti region for so I'm dealing with it I don't know so my friend or more edia but then TikTok me na omo no mo din wo me list no
omo je cars so I had to say after deposit in nipa no ntua
bio obeye deposit na chere say we yi nani
okay obi eji MASLOC sika no wantua yetimi prosecute no
yebetimi
then what are you waiting for
nti that's what we have done been see that
yeah
so far been see that but I've assured people say your time you be see nti ya prepare your ma the ama AG office list omo difficult. One say your next national security starts here no. Ebi mo rush ba etua. So all lambi omo nyina bom na the kwa. Na say you are not being fair to those who have rushed to come and pay. Nti omo are still omo ye aswoden a omo mpese omo tua na ye ntua na gift ye de no omo no de we've done an extensive work on them and thanks to my deputy operations the Attorney General so it will depend on Attorney General at this point the Afenyo there was here no
sa sumani ba umie ya meka na asemi menya info say o ka say car no wo de aye adwuma atobi asim mo hwe na se mo mpa maso de na mo de ma no mo mefa makofa makofa na makofa aka na condition it say
bad very bad very bad but the Canadian still when he dimu da ho
265,000
onu oye omo a omonioma eko AG office bi
okay
cause onu no hu ni say waye na adwen say nya ade a obetua
because ni new vice president
nti waye na adwen say obi otimi ka che ye say onu no de ye ka na to foforo de na ncha say waye na adwen say nya ade
obetua okay na mesra mi bisa wo MASLOC senior why education am nyina ye hu se Ghana ni bia qualify se opesika kakra de aso ohu asene a obetimi akọ MASLOC akọ gibi no ye hu se wo se high profiles for no wo mo category a wo mo betimi a no ma follow untimi so dia na se wo be garanta de abrabe ye onye garanta ne dia na no nantemra me pa cha obi wo ho no mo a otemakola ana wote kantamanto enra se eja to kantamanto sa for no be ye omoden
ebekọ ho
mo beko
yebekọ kantamanto mene me nkrofo ese esiendra ti anapa we me du officer mene omo be di ho nkomo yebekọ ho ne ene omo akotena se na they are more leadership.
Okay.
Usually that is what happens. Leadership, no only leadership net na se na ne omaka. Okay. Senya ye betimi aboa mo say. Senya be ya mo nso mo start adwuma na mo san sha ase bi mu a na motua na nkakra. Nti ye be ko ho ne ye ne omo akotena se. Ne ya hwe senya ye ko kuma ase. Ye ne omo kuma ase be bi ho.
Yeah.
Ye ko ye ne omo kotena ase. Nti no
okay. Me say we na nka me refi yanka be me yapa document na me nyaaye no me hu ba ku bi circle eja to ho atin 2 consecutive times no sika bi ko ho me nya information say Edwadifo no sika no omonsa anka ba sika ne koi minimal saboba monya update on data.
You are drawing my attention to it. Say Edwadifo no so omonsa.
Yes,
this is my first time I'm hearing it.
Oko cycle side the one baby a janitor ye na e she ye no June 3rd no right sa areas woni nyina no document ba kwa mensa kan ye no na sa area ho no market no omudi bo mu say ye ma wo mu sika.
Yeah, it's in our records.
Yes, ba Edwadifo no binu claim say sika no omonsa anka. So
we will call, at least you've drawn my attention to it. So it's something we have to look into. Also, Mekacha will say, ebinomo wo ho o buy your records mo omudin wo ho so omodeka. Yes. But obe friend no see o omo frɛ ye so omo di sika na be brɛ yen. Omo be fele form so omo ye bibia mai enso sika no amba. But obe kɔ yen ye records mo no e wo ho se sika no akɔ. Until once we get such information, then my opportunity to go further into the issues to see say I'm passing crofo no almost can scan no almost almost and now say yes so young crofo no na amfa sika na nko. So we'll look at once I've noted it down I will tell my people about it and then we'll look into it. Very sure. Because if there are contacts there, then we'll call them to find out say I'm passing on and say whatever the situation is, then we can deal with it. All right. Say picture ben abeti mecha afa MASLOC ho we are friend before and after. So the after is that MASLOC is rising. MASLOC one of the institutions Yera John Dramani Mahama ne 4 years ni ebedu a work no obetimi enya enije ne what will I even put it? Legacy. Okay. Say like obetu bibia enye but eneno all kono oja bibia eche manso no womo ba ombenya akukudro say no this is what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has left with regards to MASLOC. Like I was telling you, my staff or my salary issues they are very terrible. But Nyamiadom with hard work and consistency, Yetimia making sure say Nyamiadoma if you busumi control and betua. So it is not something now 3 months, 4 months wow, that's a good initiative. Is paying you obviously at the end of every month I buy work be a so that's something that in fact immediately we have been able to achieve to make sure say in terms of salary issues. We are also looking at Nyame yadom na odom yen we are looking at getting offices for ourselves. Okay. Yeah, office you share send no it houses a lot of people over were issues with space. So we are looking at getting and I'm also rent it. No, okay. But we don't have offices across the region. Okay. What we do is that you patch our RCCs. Oh, okay. That's a demo better. Oko baby to so say my staff money youth employment for, and it is a very uncomfortable situation but if we are able to get an office space for them almost me I can say we a MASLOC property. So those are some of the things we are looking at. Where we have land that yebetimi ashebi yebetimi SC offices in Kakra and then Accra and so yebetimi ayebi. We have a lot of things we are looking at. Recently what we have started doing, which we intend to continue, ASA so be oti baby to say America, oti baby to say London. Oni sika dwetre kese bia ode ba be ye adwuma wo Ghana o se madam me wo just about £1,000, which is about 15,000. 15,000 me de London I mean to me find ye bibi really but me the be ye bibi wo Ghana e betimi aboa me ana so we are looking at a situation where we can match obisa or London no to a trader or Ghana and I say abrantie bi a wo ton chains dog chains wo traffic in Asia or here 15,000 na odi aye adwuma then it becomes an investment for onu nipa no or London but it becomes a capital for onu or no then we inti say ye betna se ni ahwe how does then the person gets his interest and all that idea we are trying to work on it. We are still at the talking stage. We would want to see how we can get those people no so nisika no ebia 1% at the end of the month neba no na ma ono so ne £1,000 na enyi ma no na we no so enya sika ono so edie so that it means that say no we are not only going to rely on government enya buying na dey be obesori edisika abrel but we are finding other ways on other individuals be partner say na be ya betimi enya capital ama the teaming youth na omo dey aye adwuma. So these are a few of the things we are trying to do to make sure say adwuma na anya ye papa dey ahye yensa no e be ye ni ye na ma Ghana emebunu ene emma anso eho atomo
obi ti say bonzo ke dey ya waje be 5 billion ya Asamoah ne dey na say cash check enye ka bon wa contract
enye ka ntumi contract enje but dey sika. I have a situation at Water Region 33 checks and also AG officer omo ye 33 checks I mean who send ya or otimi cash all the 33 checks say o ka kire nkrofo ne say yenko no muko dru bank no cash ye no gi ye no di say I can't wrap my eno na ye me regional manager baako. Okay, so because it's still MASLOC, so a former manager of MASLOC, a former regional manager of MASLOC, but I don't say na ye case and also AG officer they are trying to ote and family bia a cost wo na a very terrible but yeah shedi nyamo be
check and go 33
mako 33 mako 33 just as a case no me dwen ho
just a man dwen mu kra me kesene ne na nipa ba ko atimi aka check 1 2
wakashi ni nyina and none of the people beneficiaries na oko cash check no ewo mudim no none of them received the money.
That's serious,
very serious. You know ye dey betimi dey aboa ye bompa ye say nyankopon be ma ye akukuduro na yetimi e dey aye na oman Ghana Afenyo to mapa efra.
All right, I think before and after MASLOC is a good picture that we all need to push. Say nyankopon be ma Mrs. Ahoden na nenim de na ekura na ade ba ko nim say ade ba ko awaye a I think say ade we moden say me am trendy ade no say staff at MASLOC will be paid through controller and accountant general department. It's a huge achievement. I was see a bow abaso ba mesro say 800 ni de obey hu bibi
yeah hu bibi
my dada thank you 800 dear
oh yeah
nanke yada braka
yeah
wow and pass you so na tena hwahwa manipa yaji 800 sa na sa so kura mba
ne mba so nka ho
dear 8 years dear yeah okay that's fine. All right, equia kode the dia gia wo ma thumbs up say wo bo adwuma nyame onhira obi abo charge wa ha say mesra o charge na de mobo a mekan on say obapa good morning, I'm watching you from Asamoah. My name is Champion Fuseni Adams. I greet my mommy Elom. Please tell her to pick my call Maka, women catch off and one because I am a new message no one. Champion is in my catch and one at ye. By your champions of there's on the mechanical beer. They said allegation. Any allegation. No, a champion only mocker about office in the we yalla. Charge ya mama boy. But now some bomber who's a message man. My other Juma. It's a champion for sending me slow. Wouldn't him a year Mrs. Office one into Bomodia. Now, Miss Honorable Afenyo marking, not seminar. What the two Janano, oh, radio good, no. But your proper you cast no by Gianna.
Nidia Nanya cars. Cash. You know, no, but he has reached out. That's one thing I have to dove my heart out for him. Okay. He has reached out. Me say Omoko catch no different story until he called me himself. And also person he wants to understand what really the issue is. Until me sendi me mama sendi video no. Mama and I made video ne send no. And I offer back no see what I didn't really say anything to damage the picture was being painted. No? That's what they call it. And you know, you throw to him earlier. Yeah. And me buy and me who send a response aba. Inti endrano ya sign I respond. In fact, I know you me also send me message say or per se me mano detailed documents on all the Edina Omwa Sikano any ahe. So that's what we are doing this morning, and then we'll forward to him. And I'm hoping say we would reach an amicable Sikano waje. Well, ne former chairman no. Okay. Ne former chairman no na agya to mu say obebeje. But ono, according to ono chairman no, he was only following the instructions of Honorable Afenyo marking. Nti I say bia Honorable ontimi mba MASLOC mba meye. Nti ene ekoko gina manemu na ye mame. But I think the communication, like I'm saying, you know, ye disikana momwa no mo feel say achede. Nti no na chese na wo na ubejine mo no na chese wo na adane woka. So that is the story around Afenyo there. All right. So we are going forward, you know. Enquire na no MASLOC ni bi. Ojina went to be prosecute you. Simple as that. So we see a jail we go dem kakra no be ye adwumaden de aboa o man no. Because we can't continue like this. Say ye this sika beba na wo waje wadwen say ye for the Christmas yeah, for the Christmas adwuma. Asamoah ni ye contemplating with it say I say ankwa no ma OSP me hu ni ye no. One say Enra Deputy Attorney General confirmed the near canon. Said they've written so many letters to OSP for that particular docket. And that kind of cry, and then yeah. Share media catch President Mahama say, some OSP office no, and you're useless. It is wasting our resources, wasting of our precious time. Just say, we see your baby, scrap it, sack everybody from that office. We are sick and tired of Kwakwanasi stories now. Well, we call Attorney General Asamoah okay. Eddie Adansi Pefe say, OSP Obwa, what did docket to Hute, Ewaka for Atahu. Issues now, Elkoswa, Yenina, you won't say SML deal. Now, a bomb corruption, Biakoso, not also address him, no, Kabi. Sana mi huno asa national cathedral eni amabia kwaso am ora yiye pie about no no so hwirasim enti asa OSP no waye ne ho say otisi asa bi kwaso ha ba bi ne yesi corruption bi no wahwira kwa gira nim enti yesi OSP no wada ne barrier between ye ne corruption yo waye barrier e no gira finfin ye ne tua corruption pa ba OSP ni gina ye finfin enti ye timi to bo mo no. I am telling President Mahama and I'm pleading with him. That office is useless and bogus. Scrap it. Let's give the Attorney General the necessary resources so that they can work effectively for us. Sam kwano manyomuno yabro. Yabre no abetrati ankwa no ma me de me crab for ye yensuma so for crab for ye ma ye eye baby adu na ye why bra kisi ajabe lawyer eye Adabraka.
Attorney General throw letters about papa we ya tra. Our docket be for a kind of ratama and Kovangoy. Sangwa de ko. And I'm my declare the fugitive, and I'm a declare the wanted, and I'm now got to Interpol, so and I'm the now got to one less, so I'm a Interpol, and Chino Mamma, and one, and I just say, Onika no for your Diabasakom, one would Diabasakomu, and one more combat, one more bomb combat, the Biamet Yakacho say, Pedia always been a near Yaoye, and just know you can afford a bonkobo. I didn't come. Na kanya sana 1 million sam panyampa ni nuaneampa so wo pese wo see corruption anoa wo send ya oya Mustafa Hamid case no and now kwa no review akira no kwa no any say Africa cho na chese obehu no na 4 years no na so na case no aya ten da bia masam ya baako aponche kro no nche wo court pen kro no eche wo court adentia the OSP ya no Mr. President Mahama so man ani ko OSP office no ho OSP office no kwa no President Mahama anya ideology metina am se scrap no woni mfaso anya wona wo de ba ya wono na agenda na wo de ba sa office wono President Mahama you are not for him o and woni ne nya that particular office OSP na yakọ pone Attorney General you to me kakra e de akọ ma no Mesramo President Mahama mesrao sanka betie yem pass our office no cancel scrap it you free ho obi our office obi apam no now some pay before fraud your man share different responsibilities give it to them but you see this current OSP why you don ko that day and ko that day niema and one ye we ne ye no me na me ka che ba obi say oye confident tracer we oye confident tracer akwa we OSP ya muhuni or your confident tracer. Nini ya na oya no enkoye mame enkoye asam na mu na ho. Na ka ti se OSP pa mini business ngaka kono frata so na Washington DC abante so ya chia ye twa ne photo da bia ye hu internet so obi o se ya ne sedwa ne na hwa wiem no wone na abante no ya chia ye twa ne photo da bia me hwa bi ye nyina ye hu bi enti am pass kisia jabia mini business ka we no be and na me tie deputy attorney general and I'm like akom ni nchiremu OSP wabwa me na me ka kire Ghana for say wabwa wodada ye wodada President Mahama wodada wo wabwa cases na wa hwire gina mu no agenda deliberate agenda and wajiji case na boss to say there wo investigation biama obwa na kadada OSP no near oni office and sana President Mahama ba bem yay no ni office and sana President Mahama eba bem or starting sa issues investigations it is how they can say President Mahama kraba yenti no ebia de omo prosecute ebe take time kakra wonu OSP dia na wajiji boss no so because he was in the office before President Mahama eba bem. What are you talking about? Yasu sonia masu okroma dodo enti we ya basu so wan na kanoforata say we wia ma o minor boka ampa ni ampa ena ampa so because me nim hwe kura no $12 million na ba obi aka che say eye Boadu dam project me de akoye no and who authorization na say sika no yakwaje ye eye kanoforata. It is an Boadu dam site no adane kwaye bretuo na $12 million no so ye hu a why na was ye bisa no kosa ba obi ane kanoforata na was ye bisa wo mo na OSP waji cases na boso and why ya barrier na wo gina ye mfimfi ana why ye say no so confident tracer ba ko pa no sa lawyer kise jabe no confident tracer ba ko pa no na wa docket bi abesi da ada no ofa mai please ye ni abro ya ye serious pa na ye wo kroma ye ni bre no because we can't afford to say every day bia obi mfa pay wiaye. We can't afford that. Na da bia ye wiaye ni ate ho. Ana ya nipa na party A or party B, etu ba wie na case na sei. Enti na no ana nkofo edidi ye ka na sei. Anthony Nukwenu atama me say o deserve some for come adwenche da no me te say no who I beg e what the same platform na o keka sansem hunu no wo so no na me ya na ni refi say we ya this appointee a kai say you are not there because ohu ofe. You are not there because o qualify broso. You are there because the man John Dramani Mahama went into an elections. Ghanaians voted for that particular man John Dramani Mahama. And who said you man no going to me yan what pony kitwe bi no de amount. It is a war. Jane now who say you are there because of President John Dramani Mahama and you are there to serve the nation. You are there to serve Ghanaians. You don't talk anyhow. You don't just open your mouth and talk anyhow. Maybe video no I watched the video and I'm like wow. Now about 59 na me imagine something because it's a munu mame. Now so original organizer Anthony Nukwe so original organizer. Yeah. Now original organizer who ni post be a say what buy about power until you think say you can open your mouth and talk nonsense. Afenyo when you bring na who abeg. Who I beg I want there are certain things you don't even say it at all. You want some why you can't some deliberate. And you see the posture of when he spoke that day. Check the video na ne dimi na no say ho. Ghana won't complain no. Ni ampe complain anke to abeti ananado. Si ampe complain anke to abeti aba umia ni MPP. And the John Mahama ni NDC by. What are you talking about? More Samoah, these are some of the characters that you just embarrass the president or nim hore. President Mahama ni abra nra ni abro nam Western region and make sure say wama kwan ombeya ye be sisi am hospital na akufo ado antimi awia ode ne statue kosi mfuturo mu no won be wie sa ne ma ni nyina no na wo so te radio so kikansem hunu toto ayampia wadwen yo say waban wo power wo party na wo power and so what waban wo power and so what. And one a chopper be or ma any value. So we bet me deliberate. What said that? Kika wagen at said the mini catch hey. Catch let him say. Adi oya mean yet. No, I well to the near way. No, I did matem. And that's any about say, Yawadi and Yashi and na, dear me and my ye fatchemi. When you back and say, me the betcha, now so you flew Wakumamuno, a bad day. Ne dimina no, they can't some no. And they said your response because it was just a text message. Yeah. That all be read. And was the left side before complaining so my kwanye. Now we catch up so monko ekwan. O monko ekwan. Na main road Ghana for the main road. Then till you tax. You catch us say you be catch and see you tax was in today. Then you come back the next day and you say you who I beg. Oh pacho. For apology. But you should be ashamed of yourself say party ewa ban mu a won fa ahomaso enwuram because for all you know Adamura na so na MP wo ho yeah sebe ono na ni bra wo lobby say sa kwa no mbekwa akoye no de gwakwa akoye wagu MP na ni mase wagu MC yo ho ni mase because wouldn't information be what the apostle grounds. You don't know what the MC is doing. Wouldn't be an MP yet because a was shield say a was buffer say or be see now a coiner to tune into man and can't one name. A coiner to tune a chair tax no man and can't in one name. Anthony Nupeno. So what shall now with the high life? Baba say reggae per baby fowl. Per baby for not too hopeful. Now won't cook a cancer who and some patcho. My was a social media obia a patch gift to cram me friend like a camajacheno. Gift yedam, me friend like a camajacheno. Sebasa, obi, why obi this no catch us so this blue.
Gift Felice, be a Ninu Abeman and O Felice Ninu Abeman and Casa. Gift you Abacasasa. And gifting gift to know then the one and the Yabro who I beg or Becasasa. Gift say gift to show you should not be binia or no quite to make us munya or the war back Asamoah. And there are certain things you don't even start it. We must Ninu Abeman from. And a day of away the hall, a fumbi away any da hall. Madam catch must say, or be obey see a coin say, President Mahama, Muhammad, and successful massa. Madam, I don't give a damn, make come a judge.
maybe you say come as a bed no me santi so why beg no and I mean who say send a gift to money and bring no more social media. Oh, please forgive him. Me will say me be mail came crack with you. It forced him to come and apologize. And yes, sir, we really did mean no they can't say now. He meant every single word that he said. You think we are fools, wow? Now we are no understand that we are here to do opposition by near the Amawa party now. What power now? You're more regional organizer. No, it's your day.